Good morning once again. Pangilang good morning na natin to. So, my name is Arnel Pipito sa mga nagkaka-join lang. I'm so happy that you're able to wake up this morning. So, right now we are going to start our webinar on Technical Analysis 101. So, what I've said, baka mabigla kayo, hindi siya gaano ka-basic right now because I'm going to really get you to the heart of technical analysis first. And after that, this is going to be serious, so expect the next Saturdays we are going to have classes, whether may mag-join or walang mag-join. I'm going to start same day, 9 to 12, I mean same schedule, 9 to 12, and this is going to be every Saturday. Basta kung wala lang akong lakad, I'm going to really commit for this, so that you really get to learn this. Technical analysis is very important, and I hope that you will get something from this. So, we'll start our agenda. Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, GMI, Parabolic Stop and Reverse, Fibonacci Retracement, Stock Screening, Parabolic Play, Entry and Exit, Trailing Stop, Swing Trading, Position Trading. So, right now, let's go with Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. So, mga nag-start, kaka-join lang, hello, hi, good morning, everyone. Take, get anything hindi kayo magiging sleepy, candy or coffee, something like that. Alright, so kasi we're going to start now with Ichimoku. So dito tayo for Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. So this is one, I really like this trading setup. For others, they call it indicator, but for me, this is a trading setup. Ichimoku Kinko Hyo is a Japanese term for one look equilibrium chart. So right now, we are going to really get to the heart of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo and learn everything as much as possible. So as a background, siguro itagalog na lang natin, no? Kasi para maintindihan talaga. So, itaglish, kasi ganun, para fair for everyone. So Ichimoku, this is a stand-alone trading setup. Bakit sinabi kong stand-alone trading setup? Ichimoku, kahit wala ng other indicators, pwede mo na siyang gamitin effectively. It's created by Goichi Hosoda, a journalist. Hindi siya, journalist lang siya, hindi talaga siya ganun kung sa standard natin. Hindi siya ganun kabatikan na trader, but he's able to have this very effective tool which traders, analysts generally used to all over the world. So that means that really a technical analysis is not a rocket science for this. Now let's learn. How are we going to pull up Ichimoku Kinko Hyo? Paano ba natin siya makakuha? So, right-click lang natin siya dito. Siguro for others, you're already using this, but after this, magustuhan nyo na to. Promise. And other indicators. Bilisan na natin to. Ichimoku Cloud. So, nakikita natin. Medyo magulo siya. Ito yung first impression ng karamihan. Medyo complicated, nakakawalang gana kapag titingnan mo. So what we are going to do right now, check natin. Medyo emphasize lang natin sa konti. So that. So we have the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. I'm going to use this. I'm going to focus on this particular topic. If you have questions, you can put it sa chat box and I'll answer that later on. So right now, makikita natin, there are a lot of what we can see here. Medyo maingay lang on the background. Can you please turn off the speaker? Kasi nahirapan akong hanapin dito kung sino hindi naka-unmute. Let me try it. I think wala na. So yeah, let's go back. Saan na ba tayo? Nawala tuloy ako. So, madaming mga makikita tayo dito, ng mga indicators, mga colorful lines, something like that. So, let's learn them. So, nakita naman natin ito kapag nasa settings tayo sila. Conversion line, baseline, lagging span, lead 1, lead 2. Actually, they have their own terms that we are going to learn. So, ano ba yung mga components ng Ichimoku? Sa Ichimoku, there are 6 components of Ichimoku clouds. Number 1, the Tenkan-sen line. So, hindi ko na masyadong kasi madami pa tayong i-discuss ngayon. So, ano yung Tenkan-sen line? So, Tenkan-sen line, this is the shortest na average of Ichimoku. Ang maganda lang kasi sa Ichimoku, by the way, just to give you a disclaimer, kadalasan ng mga indicators na ginagamit natin, the computation is the historical data for the past price. Pag makikita natin sa Ichimoku, ang calculation niya is really going forward. So yun yung kagandahan, kaya nakapag-forecast siya ng maayos kasi it's really going forward and also the historical data. So, focus tayo dito kay Tenkan-sen. So, medyo, So, Tenkan-sen. So, itong line na to, check lang natin dito. Para ma-appreciate natin siya. So, ito si Tenkan-sen. You can actually change the color, depende sa iyo. Pero, ang calculation nito, siya yung pinaka-shortest na moving average. Sa mind ko, palagi kong na similar to sa moving average 9 days. So, check natin kung paano yung, hindi na lang siguro natin yung calculation nito. But basically, for Tenkan-sen, it's like a 10 days na calculation. There is, if you want the accurate na calculation, and then you could check about that. But for me, it is similar to moving average 9 for Ichimoku, for Tenkan-sen. For quick traders, they use this for trailing stop. Later on, we could inform you about the trailing stop for Tenkan-sen, which I'm also using for quick trading. Ano pa ba? Usually that's it. Ginagamit natin for crossover later on. So ito yung Tenkan-sen. Nakikita natin, pinapollow niya yung price movement. So kasi siya yung pinakamalapit from the price. Next is, so that's Tenkan-sen. Next is Kijun-sen. Itong red na makikita natin dito, this is a Kijun-sen line. So the shortest one is Tenkan-sen, the other one is Kijun-sen. Ano ba itong Kijun-sen? Basically, for Kijun-sen, this is the longer average. Kung kanina, for Tenkan-sen is 9 days, yung calculation nito, not the average, but madami pa itong calculation. For Kijun-sen naman, this is the longer time frame, or the longer average around MA, similar with MA 26, or 26 days. So, paano ba natin ito gagamitin? Later, we're gonna be studying kung paano siya gagamitin. So, we're done with Tenkan-sen, this one, the blue, the sky blue one, and Kijun-sen, which is the red line. The other one naman is the lagging indicator, or the lagging span. We call it Chikao, itong green, parang green something. So this is what we call Chikao span. This is the most lagging indicator. Lagging means it follows behind the price. So yung pinaka-holding nagpo-follow. For calculation, you could check it as well. Pero siya yung pinaka mabagal kumilos. Halimbawa, si Kijun-sen, si Tenkan-sen, nagsasabi na siya na buy ka na. Si Chikao, sinasabi niya, wait, wag muna, kailangan natin confirm. Siya yung nagko-confirm. Later on, I'm also going to discuss to you kung ano yung significance nito. So we're done with Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and we're also done with Chikao. Right now, we go with the cloud. Kung nakikita natin, pinaka-significant na part ni Ichimoku is siya yung may cloud. Pag sinabing cloud, si Ichimoku Kinko Hyo yan. So nakikita natin dito si cloud. Excuse me. So si cloud, there are 2 parts. Tawag dito Komu cloud in Japanese. Medyo katunog din naman siya ng cloud talaga. So, may, ano siya, itong green na part na to, nakikita nyo, this is Kinko span A. Tama ba? SSA, yun. Kinko span A for this one. And itong red line na to is si Kinko span B. So, SSB, SSA. So, two parts, yan yung nagko-compose kay cloud or Ichimoku cloud. So let's review. Medyo technically ano talaga yung Ichimoku, pero get to familiarize lang. Hindi naman ito isang araw na ipapamiliarize mo. Number 1, sa Tenkan-sen, the shortest. Number 2, si Kijun-sen, siya yung medyo may longer time frame. Si Chikao, itong area na to, siya yung may longest na time in terms of average. Sa cloud naman tayo, Kinko span A, ito yung green. You have to really check. Ako, as much as possible, huwag nyo na i-change yung color para makita nyo yung significance ng color as well. Ito, below the cloud, itong red, ito yung Kinko span B. So, paano natin magagamit si Ichimoku with regards to the price movement, paano tayo makakabili nito? So you have to really take note of this. When the price is above the cloud, nakikita natin dito kung nasa taas siya, stock is bullish. Again, when the price is above the cloud, that means that the stock is bullish. As simple as that. Kasi I hope na you're already familiar with the support and resistance. Kung nasa taas na si price, ito yung nagiging support. Itong cloud na to, nagiging support na to ni price. That is bullish when it is, above the cloud. Now, when it is below the cloud, that is considered bearish. So, nasa taas siya, bullish, uptrend. Nasa baba siya, downtrend. So, pag nasa baba naman si price, just like CHP, di ba? Alam naman natin na downtrend sa CHP. So, kung kanina, nasa taas si price, yung cloud nagiging support. Ngayon naman, nasa baba naman ng cloud si price, nagiging resistance niya to. I hope you're getting the concept of this. This is very important kasi pag gagamitin mo yung cloud, hindi ka na lahat na, may support ka na, may moving average ka na, even may indicators ka na to confirm everything. So you can use this all at once. I'll get back to the explanation. So with this, kaya ba ako makakabili? So I'm going to discuss to you or introduce to you one concept, the breakout. The breakout, this is very important. Ano ba yung breakout? Breakout is highly used sa mga traders, so you have to really get familiar to it. Ano ba tong breakout? Breakout, in a nutshell, sa Tagalog, parang may na-break siya, may nabasag siya na pumipigil sa kanya. So for this one, nakikita natin si Togs, nag-bearish to for longer time. So dito, kung nakikita natin dito, di ba nasa taas ang cloud, resistance niya. Kung nakikita natin, nagko-cross si price from the cloud. And nakita natin dito, once nag-breakout siya sa cloud na to, nag-breakout siya, hindi na siya bumaba from above the cloud. So nakita natin, this is really significant. So ano yung buying opportunity mo? Once may breakout dito, especially yung cloud manifest na, then meaning pag tina siya, yung bearishness ng particular stock, weak na siya, so pwede siyang mabasag. So depende din yung size ng cloud. That's very important. Take note of that. The cloud represents volatility. Kung halimbawa makapal yung cloud, tapos nasa baba yung price, meaning strong pa yung bearishness niya. Right? So ibig sabihin, kung nasa taas naman nasa taas naman si price, tapos thin na yung very thin na yung cloud sa baba, meaning it's saying something na yung momentum hindi na masyadong ganun kalakas, something like that. Right? Ano pa ba? Yeah, breakout. You can buy on the breakout. You can start from there. Your buying price. Your buying price. So that's number one for that. Makikita mo din kung bullish yung particular stock through Kinko span A or B, di ba yung cloud niyan? So si Kinko span A, pag nasa taas itong green na to, pag nasa taas to ng cloud, meaning bullish din siya. Pag si red, nasa baba, bearish din nga. You have to check on this because there are times na switch yan, meaning may reversal na nangyayari. Nakikita natin dito, may switch na nangyayari kay Kinko span A and B. As we can see here, dito, mataas siya dito, di ba? Yung green, but it's trying to punch other. So, nakikita natin dito, nagbe-bearish yun siya, nasa ilalim na si Kinko span. Hanggang dito na part, nag-switch na naman, saying that it's really, reversing na pataas. Right? So, nag-switch yung part ng cloud, sa kung hindi mo i-change yung color, sa cloud, pag ang green na sa taas, itong area na to, so si red na sa baba, that is bullish. Right? So, I hope we're following this. This is very important. Now, ano pa ba yung kailangan nating i-remember for this? Halimbawa, nakabili ka dito, ano pa ba yung indication na pwede kong tingnan? I'm going to introduce another term, which is what we call crossover. Alright? Crossover meaning, this is very important sa trading kasi highly used into ng mga traders. Now, what is crossover? So I'm going to explain this further. Nagano ako ng diagram. Okay. This is used in moving average, and also in Ichimoku. Considering na ito yung longer na moving average, right? This is the short-term moving average. Kung ganito yung setup, ang crossover daw na sinasabi, kapag si short moving average from below, crossover niya. Ibig sabihin, papalitan niya. Ito yung crossover na part. Magsiswitch siya. That is a buy signal. Again, okay? Ito si longer moving average, which is sa ganitong setup sa Kijun Sen, nasa taas siya. Saan ba dito? Ito si red, si Kijun Sen, right? So ito si red. So this setup, so kung nasa taas si longer moving average, tapos nasa baba si short-term moving average, siguro itong setup, si Tenkan-sen. Ang gagawin niya, ang tinatawag na crossover kung yung sa area na to, ito yung crossover. So mag-switch siya. So ang nangyayari ngayon, nasa taas na si short moving average or si Tenkan-sen, tapos nasa baba na si longer moving averages si Kijun Sen. So, sa area na to, dito ka bibili. Ito yung sinasabi na crossover or golden cross as what we say it. So, that is a buy signal. So, sundan natin yung takbo ni Kijun Sen, ni Tenkan-sen. So, Tenkan-sen, ito yung blue or ang color na to. So, nakikita natin dito, ito yung crossover na part. So, nakikita natin dito, nag-crossover siya dito, tumaas yung price, nag-start yung uptrend, until bumaba na naman siya. Kapag baliktad yung nangyayari, halimbawa ito, di ba? So, balik na naman tayo sa ibang scenario. Para maintindihan mo talaga kung ano yung crossover. So, nakikita natin dito si Tenkan-sen nasa taas na, di ba? Uptrend na. Kumikita na yung mga tao. Nasa baba, yung longer time frame, si Kijun Sen. Mangyayari natin, kung may crossover na naman mangyayari, si longer MA, longer moving average Kijun Sen, mag-crossover na naman yan, papalitan niya si Tenkan-sen, that is a sell signal. Kasi parang nagre-reverse na yung trend ng stock or short-term trend ng stock. So, makikita natin dito, bumili ka dito, kumikita ka, pero babantayin mo lang to na may crossover kasi si Kijun-sen, nung na-hit siya dito, nakikita natin medyo bumaba din siya. But for this, nakapag-ano ka na, nakapag-take profit ka na with this particular scenario. So, ganun na naman yun. So, again, take note of this. If Tenkan-sen is below, crossing over Kijun-sen, that is a buy signal. When Kijun-sen is below, Tenkan-sen is crossing over, Tenkan-sen, that is a sell signal. I hope you're getting it. I would appreciate kung nakuha nyo talaga to. Mahirap kayo ma-explain. Anyway, after we're done with this, so, iniisip mo din, kasi kailangan nagtugma lahat. Kailangan, halimbawa, kasi the more na may mga madaming buying signal, the more yung strong yung momentum ng stock, the more yung decision mo. So, paano naman natin gagamitin to si Chikaw, which is I also like. Makikita natin si Chikaw, siya yung nagko-confirm ng momentum. Habang si Chikaw malayo siya sa price, din ang direction niya upward, nakikita natin dito, ito yung direction ni Chikaw. Meaning, strong yung momentum niya. Kung nakikita natin si Togs, strong yung momentum. Hindi ako nang hype, example lang to, sa kahapon kasi to. Madaming nabigla dito. Nakikita natin dito, very strong yung momentum. Kasi laging siya eh. Hindi siya basta-basta magko-confirm. And it takes lot of movement, volatility, para, kasi nakikita natin dito for the price, ni Chikaw, hindi talaga siya ganun. Pero, kino-confirm lang niya yung momentum ng particular stock. Meaning, this is really a good option for this. So, we already discussed Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and also crossover and breakout. Actually, gusto ko lang daanan to, pero later on, I'm going to give you my setup. Kinukuha ko lang yung ibang component nito. But if you want to use Ichimoku, then go on, you could use this. You can also use Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen for support. Kasi valid support, strong support to. Halimbawa, ang price, pinapalo pa niya yung Kijun-sen, kung hindi pa siya bababa dyan, tulad nito, then you will keep the stock. Below, kung nasa above pa siya ng Kijun-sen. So, you could use this as a support or trailing stop. Trailing stop means, ito yung basis mo, dito ka magte-take profit. Halimbawa, nakabili ka dito, di ba? Sinusundan mo lang ito sa Kijun-sen para tanggalin natin ito si isa. So, itong red, kung ito yung sinusundan mo, then, hindi ka pa nagbenta ngayon kasi nasa ano pa siya eh. Sinusundan, nasa taas pa siya ng price. Or nasa baba pa siya ng price. Sinasalot pa siya ng price. It makes sense na ikikip mo pa siya kasi nasa taas pa siya. You can make it as your trading stock. By Monday, kasi possible itong may profit taking kasi, this is really a good candle and very attractive for profit taking. Tingnan mo lang. Halimbawa, kung bababa yung price dito, then you could just take profit. Kung nasa taas pa siya, then you will keep it. For quick trading, I'm using Kijun-sen for trading stock. Why? Kasi ginagamit ko siya for volatile na mga stocks. So, check natin dito. You can also use, excuse me muna, use Tenkan-sen for trailing stock for quick trader. Just like me, I also use this. Same thing, same scenario. Kapag nasa taas pa ng price, so kung dito nakabenta na ako, nakapag-take profit na ako. Kasi small volatility, pwedeng makabenta ka na or something like that. I'm going to discuss to you later sa first So we are done with Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, Chikao. So I think we have other mga questions now. Hala. Check natin ha. Sorry, I just read your messages. Wait lang ha, wait lang. Do you see my chart na? Can you check sa mga nakakita? Alright, good. At yet pa. Can you confirm? Kinabahan ako dito kasi medyo mataas na yung discussion ko. For others, please do check. May bago ata nagjo-join, so check natin sino pang hindi naka-unmute dito. Wait lang ha. Check natin. Okay naman. Naka-unmute naman ito lahat. Hope guys, you're able to see. Medyo mahaba na yung discussion namin. Okay, hindi. Yeah, they're good. Anyway, for those, may promise for those na hindi naka-subaybay, you can check, switch on other if you have other gadgets. It not be a settings problem, or kung wala talaga, then I promise I'm going to give you a copy on this. Alright, so now we are going to go to the cloud kasi medyo mataas pa tong discussion ng cloud. So, you know already kung saan ka bibili, sa breakout ka bibili. And then, check natin yung message. I'm sorry. Okay. Good morning. No sound. Others are not getting sound. I'm sorry. Sige lang. Switch lang kayo if ever pwede. Check ko kung naka-record ba ito. Naka-record na ata ito. Yeah. I hit the record button earlier. So, paano naman natin magagamit itong cloud? I really like the cloud part on this because kasi yung problem kasi natin may mga in-interview ako earlier or yesterday. Problem nila hindi lang naman yung kumita ba sila Ang problem nila hindi sila nakabenta, tsaka nalusaw pa yung profit nila. So this is really the heart of the webinar right now, is to really give or offer you things na yung trailing stuff. Paano kayo makapag-take profit? Kasi ayaw natin, dumating tayo sa point na magiging investor na lang tayo. Diba? Madali kang masway because hindi mo na sunod kung anong tamang gawin. Tips for you guys, or tip for you guys, if you really want to be successful in trading, master the art of profit taking. Master the art of trading stock. Kasi ito yung medyo hindi masyadong natuturo, hindi masyadong nag-practice. Disciplined traders are really good with profit taking. So I think may noise pa in the background. Check ko hindi yata naka-unmute. Guys, hindi ko siya makita sa sobrang dami na din kasi nang nag-attend. So hindi ko makita kung sino naka-unmute. Can you check nga, paki-unmute kung check yung mga speakers nyo so that we can start. May narinig pa ako, ano siya sa recording moment, sa quality na recording. Okay, sabi na mute ko na lang, but meron pa talaga. Okay. Alright, so bago ata nag-join. Alright, so let's go back. Check na natin. So, fix your settings na lang Wait, one moment. hearing something. Okay. Okay. So let's go with the cloud, the single span A, single span B. Moment ha. Judy, can you unmute your speaker? I tried to unmute that here. Hindi siya ma-unmute dito. Yan. Thank you, Judy. Okay, I think we can continue. Alright, saan na ba tayo? Sa cloud. So, ito yung basis natin para may ano kayo. Makapag-take ng skill. Anyway, ito lang naman yung medyo struggle i-digest. But after this, bilis-bilisan natin yung discussion natin. So, paano ba natin gagamitin yung cloud or yung Kumu? Actually, ginagamit siya kasi yung calculation yun, it will forecast the future move of the price. Okay. Check lang natin. Okay, this one. Para may makita ka. Hindi na ako nagpa-PowerPoint, hinahanap ko lang siya dito kasi ito naman ang nababasa ko dati. Alright. So, what do you mean by this? Bullish, of course, kung nasa taas siya ng cloud, bearish kung nasa baba siya ng cloud. Kung ang price nasa gitna siya ng cloud, dito na part, meaning consolidating. Kung nagbubodega ka, so pwedeng dito ka na mag-start sa loob ng cloud. Tingnan mo din kung ano yung bearish, sobrang bearish ba talaga yung cloud kasi pwedeng ipa-push back yun. Alright, so ano pa ba ang sinabi dito? Future sentiment. Kasi dito hindi pa to nangyayari, yung area na to. This is gonna be the next move. So may candle dito pero nagbibigay siya ng signal. Ginagamit to for trading as well, for trading stop, for to be able to know kung saan ba talaga yung direction ng price. Let's go with this. Strength. Strong bullish. So, strong bullish daw kung si single span A, single span B, upward. So, pataas. Nakikita natin dito kay Togs, ito pataas to, upward to, nag-elevate naman siya. Pero, si single span B, flat siya. So, hindi siya ganun ka strong yung momentum niya. So, ano ba to? So, dapat daw, si single span B pataas, single span A pataas, single span B pataas din. And it gives you an idea na the uptrend will be extended. Right? Number 2, strong bullish, medium bullish. So, single span A daw, pointing upward, future single span B, flat. So, nakikita natin kay Togs, pataas si single span A, si B, flat. Anong possible na mangyayari? May possible na minor pullback. Possible na may profit taking sa Monday. So, to give you an idea, so at least may idea ka na you could prepare yourself, gumawa ng trailing stop, or magbenta ka na talaga to take your profit. Trailing stop is different from cut loss. Cut loss, nagbenta ka dahil may loss ka. But for profit taking or trading stop, that means isi-secure mo yung profit mo. So you have an idea. Weak bullish. Future combo is bullish. Nasa price na bullish siya. Pero, ano bang bat dito? Single span A is pointing downward. So, pababa yung single span A, then flat So, ito yung ano niya. So, ganito siya. Pababa siya. Si SSB, single span B, flat naman siya. So, that means na pwedeng may major pullback na mangyayari or reversal na talaga. So, you really have to really check may idea ka na reversal na pala to. Alright? So, let's review. Strong bullish, ito yung future sentiment ha. Kasi bullish naman talaga tong tugs, nakikita natin, si single span A nasa taas, maganda yung yung cloud, maganda yung volatility niya. Then, si single span B nasa baba. So, no question about that. Nakikita naman natin sa trend na pataas talaga siya. Pero ano yung future sentiment nito? Single span A, itong green, dapat upward daw yan, pataas, tsaka single span B, pataas din. So, yan yung strong bullish na momentum. Trailing stop mo naman, possible minor pullback or correction, single span A, pababa, then flat si, pataas si single span A, then flat si single span B. That means pwedeng may minor correction na mangyayari. Another thing, weak bullish signal, si single span A, nasa siya, nasa downward siya, tapos flat si single span B, then you could just, pwedeng sa minor pullback, you could do tranches, pwede kang mag-sell half of the position, pero for this, you can already sell your position kasi possible na may reversal na mangyayari o major pullback na mangyayari. So, yun lang naman. So, I'm not going to get deeper on this, but that is the use of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. Kung halimbawa, pwede pa akong bumili kung nasa baba pa. Yes, dito nga tayo bumili, di ba? What's the significance on this? So, pwede namang mag-bounce play ka. So, turo ko kasi sa inyo kung paano yung bounce play. If you have some questions, you can place it na sa chat box para pwede tayong makapag-answer in a bit. Check natin na. You have questions, we have our chat box there. So, may question pala dito. Sabi, paano naman kung bounce ang gagawin ko? O yung mga medium lang or weak na bearish na pwede ako makapag-take profit for bounce. So, actually, we have that here. If we go downwards, here for bearish, check natin. Actually, i-review nyo din tong PDF na to, Trading with Ichimoku Cloud to Essential Cloud to Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. This is PDF. You can get this online. Ano naman tong strong bearish? Sabi dito, strong bearish daw pag downward yung stock or downward yung cloud. Pareho silang daw proportional siya na downward, meaning that is a strong downtrend. So ano pa ba sinabi nito? Medium bearish, meaning si future single span A is pointing downward. So this one, downward siya just like si A ito, di ba? Kasi nasa baba si single span A. Pero nag-flat si nag-flat si future cloud, future Kumo, meaning yan, possible bounce yan, minor bounce. So sa so pwedeng may short rally na mangyayari. Ano na naman talaga yung reversal na? Future Kumo is bearish, same thing pa din, bearish pa din, pero si single span A is pointing downward, B is flat naman. So nakikita natin dito, ito, possible na possible na bounce na to, major bounce. Kasi sabi niya, single span A is pointing downward and future single span B is flat. Medium pala, pareho lang naman to. So basically, for this type, possible bounce na to. So you can do the bounce play on that. Alright, so kasi later, hindi ko na masyado kasing ginagamit yung Ichimoku. Kasi ginagamit ko lang dito yung cloud, tsaka yung 10 kasi mixed with the other indicators. If you have some questions, I'm going to move to Sir, paano po kung breakout sa cloud sa iba time frame, pwede naman po breakout sa other time frame? So basically, sa one day, sa daily, hindi pa, halimbawa, this one, for this type of setup, the breakout na siya dito. I would suggest, ang ginagamit ko kasi, may, halimbawa, nag-breakout siya dito, sa hourly. Pero depende kasi yan. Kung ano ba talaga yung day trader ka ba, swing trader ka pa, position trader ka ba. Kasi, kung naghihintay ka ng breakout dito, sa cloud, sa daily, pwede mo siyang abangan sa hourly. That's fine. That's fine. Kasi, ang ginagawa ko din, pag mga breakout na ginagawa ko din, binabangan ko siya sa per hour tsaka sa 4 hours. Just like Togs yesterday, sa setup na explain ko later. Wala pa siyang indication sa daily, pero nakita ko na siya sa 4 hours na time frame. Right, so any other question? Wala siya dun. Kasi mas siya. Per hour usually yung tinitingnan kung abangan mo yung breakout. Alright, so you can put in your questions. I'm going to move forward. Ito medyo complicated din to, but later pa to. Let's go with I'm going to close this. Medyo tayo, bilis-bilisan natin. I'll go with parabolic. So if you're good with the Ichimoku, go with parabolic. Sundan nyo yung pag-change ko ng settings. Ang ginagawa ko, check, para may idea kayo. Okay. Okay, balik tayo sa top. Right. Okay, so I hope you're still there. Andyan pa ba kayo? Di pa ako nag-break fast eh. Alright, so paano natin gagamitin yung parabolic SAR? Parabolic SAR, I also like this because of the trailing stuff on this. Parabolic SAR meaning ito na, wala na tuloy ako. Parabolic stop and reverse. So because it will give you indication kung hanggang kailan ka mag-hold for that particular position. So makikita natin dito for parabolic, it's easy. Right click, insert indicator in parabolic SAR. So for this, there are two components that we need to see. May upper parabolic dots, nakikita natin sa taas. May lower parabolic dots din tayo dito. It's very easy kung saan ka bibili. Bibili ka kung ang price nasa taas ng parabolic dot. As we can see here, this is nabili ko to, nakasakay ako yesterday because it gives this one, this parabolic. This is a perfect example of when to buy this particular stock. Ito. So nasa first lower parabolic kasi magpapakita lang to kung kailan mo talaga siya pwedeng bigulin na hey, bumili ka na nito kasi it's time to ride. But ano naman talaga yung strong na sentiment mo dito na kailangan mo talagang bumili. For example, ang buying signal nito is that when the price is above the first parabolic dot, then it's breaking out the previous upper parabolic dot. Kasi ito yung breakout niya. Ito, let's count. Pinaka-last na upper parabolic dot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sa 9 na dot, diyan tumigil yung upper parabolic, meaning may reversal na nangyayari. But na-confirm mo yung reversal kung may breakout. So, nakabili ako dito 3.40 dito around here. So, nakita ko lang yung first parabolic, bumili na ako nito. Kasi tiningnan ko siya sa shorter time frame yesterday. Wala pa to eh. Wala pa to nung yesterday. Tingnan ko siya sa per hour. May na siya. By breakout na nangyari. Tingnan ko din siya sa 4 hours. Na siya. Press parabolic na siya. Let's go back sa daily. So this one, your buying signal is when the candle is above the first parabolic dot and it's breaking out the upper parabolic dot, then you can buy. Usually, pwede ka makabili nito. Just like this one, di ba? Bili ka dito, although hindi siya nag-breakout, nag-correction siya, pero pumaas ka din siya dito. Alright, so that is your buying signal. Now, parabolic dot works well with uptrend stocks. Kaya tinatawag ko siyang parabolic kasi pang uptrend talaga siya. And later on, we are going to discuss about that as well. So first parabolic, bili ka dito. This is your buying signal. And pag mag-breakout, dyan ka, panda bumili. That's a good buying signal as well. So ano naman yung selling signal to? Good thing about this, susundan mo lang talaga siya. Kasi the next days, just like this one, kung bumili ka dito, it will give you different lower dots. Then, nakikita natin dito yung upper parabolic dot. Hindi na siya magpapakita. Next na magpapakita yan, magbibigay na yan ng selling signal. I'm hearing something, actually, yung bago siguro. Kaka-join lang. Kindly yung welcome sa mga bago pa lang, kapaki-unmute or paki-mute na lang. Okay? Alright, so ayan. Unmute na. Okay, so magbibigay siya ng selling signal kung it's the right time to sell. So you buy it here. Ito yung upper parabolic dot. Next na gagawin niya, magbibigay na siya ng selling signal or trailing stop. Kaya tinatawag siya na parabolic stop and reverse. Kasi bibigay niya sa'yo yung opportunity na makapag-hold ka. Then, kapag magbenta ka na, magbenta ka. So, nakikita natin dito kay Togs, kung bumili ka dito, at least naka-benta ka sa area na to. Alright? So, maganda ba yung idea ng parabolic support and, parabolic stop and reverse? Yes. Personally, I really like this thing. It works well with both swing trading and also position trading. Most likely sa position trading. Kasi, hintayin mo lang talaga Nakabili ka, as area, hintayin mo lang talaga kung kailan siya magbibigay ng sell signal. So, it is as easy as that. But, let's work with other indicators as well. So, I hope we're done with parabolic support, stop and reverse. Do you have questions with regards to parabolic SAR? I'm going to give you time. You can ask. Inom muna ako ng water. So again, you buy the stock when the price is above the first parabolic. Ito. Tapos, may breakout. Ideally, dapat may breakout sa upper parabolic, so you are going to buy that stock. Paano ba mag-monitor? Kasi dapat makita mo to Paano mo siya mag-monitor na exactly sa area na to, dito ako makabili? Then you could adjust the time frame to shorter time frame from daily to per hour or 4 hours. Then you could check it there kung may breakout na ba dun. Halimbawa, may first parabolic na dun, it's like what I did yesterday, then that's the time that you could start to buy the stock. Right? So, ano pa ba? Selling signal. Selling signal. hanggang nakabili ka dito sa first parabolic. Ideally, first 3 parabolics low kasi dito ka makapag-profit. Kasi kapag masyado ng dito ka bumili, masyado ka na naghahabol sa stock and it's very prone to correction. So nakabili ka dito, either first parabolic, second parabolic, saan ka bebenta kung magpapakita na siya, yung upper parabolic. Kita natin dito, kung bumili tayo dito, sa area na to, dito tayo magbenta. Yes, easy as that. Right? We're good? I think we're good with stop and reverse. Let's go with I'm not sure if this is recorded. Hang on. One moment, ha? Check na. So, recorded pala yun. Akala ko hindi recorded, bigla akong kinabahan eh. Alright, so we're done with Parabolic SAR. I think, wait lang ako mga 2 minutes. If you have questions, then you could put in the question on chat box. Alright, my question here, sabi, halimbawa yung lower parabolic, palapit na siya sa baba, palapit na siya sa price, anong ibig sabihin nun? It only says na nagdi-diminish na yung momentum ng stock. Isa din yung sa indicator na titingnan mo. Habang malayo siya sa price, itong dot na sa baba, meaning strong pa din yung momentum ng stock. So isa din yung sa indicator na you could just check as well. I'm going to go with Directional Movement Index. DMI. Ay, sorry. Ito pala dito. So I'm going to If we're okay. Ano pa ba, nakakasunod pa ba? I hope we're following this. Let's go with Directional Movement Index. Good. Hi, Steph. I hope nag-enjoy kayo, no? I'm really enjoying my job of really, helping others. I've been doing this for many years already. It's just my heart. And nag-start ako sa personal finance, my story, what I've gone through. Then I really want to share this to everyone. Especially sa trading, madaming talagang nalulugi because of not really doing the job of yung personal study man lang, yung mag-aral ka man lang sa sarili mo. And may mga libre na nga eh. And nung nag-start ako, walang mga ganito, nag-offer ng libre. And to tell you honestly, I enrolled with so many technical analysis, mga mahal pa. I have had sessions 10,000 per session. So, minsan pag nagtuturo ka and then libre na nga lang lahat, then, not really getting the concept, minsan you feel, you felt bad about it, na sana may effort man, something like that. I really appreciate you guys for doing this. Medyo, nag-drama konti. So, let's adjust this. DMI, gawin natin siya. Actually, na-change ko ng color nito. Positive, change natin to sa positive green. Sa green. Pinapilitang color. Green. Negative, gawin natin itong red. Later, may significance yun. No. Tama na. Gawin natin itong blue. Si ADX, gawin natin itong green. Okay. So, we have Directional Movement Index. If you know how to use RSI, Relative Strength Indicator, or Index, you should appreciate DMI, Directional Movement Index, kasi isang creator lang yun. So, what's the use of Directional Movement Index? Basically, it quantifies kung ano talaga yung trend ng stock. Kasi baka naman, kasi trend is our friend, di ba? I myself is, fan of uptrend. Kasi, doon ako kumikita sa trend talaga na maayos na trend. Kasi, ano yun eh, law of inertia, if you know law of inertia, na, let's go with science na nakakatawa to. Check ko dito. Actually, if you have, may blog ako niyan, so you could just, if you want to review parabolic play as well, may, law of inertia, ano bang sabi sa law of inertia? An object in motion will stay in similar motion in the same straight line unless another force is acting upon it. It means, kung uptrend yung stock, tapos walang major force na push back sa stock, pababa, then it will continue to go up in an extended period of time. That's really true. Madaming mga stock na akala mo, all-time high na talaga, breaking all-time high, pero continue pa din. Take, for example, si Mac. I've been trading that for a couple of times na. Nag-ano nga ako na hindi ko yun na position trade. Kasi, swing trading na yung ginagamit ko using my setup. And I've been trading that for multiple times. Pero nakikita na natin, it's still going up. So, ito yung ginagawa ni DMI. Tina-check niya kung ang stock uptrend ba talaga, strong uptrend ba talaga, or baka downtrend na or ranging lang siya. So, using this particular indication, meron tayong, actually combine na to ADX, Average Directional Index, 2-in-1 na siya. So, how I use ADX? So, later, pag-combine natin ito lahat. Kasi medyo okay na tayo sa setup. We're almost done, actually. So, ang ginagamit ko dito, now, take for example of this. Ano ba yung, paano ba natin malalaman na uptrend yung stock? I use 30 dito. 30, nakikita, lagyan mo na lang ng line. Actually, nilalagyan ko siya ng line. Si ADX natin is siya yung green. Tanggalin ko dito si positive DI para ano. So standalone, ang iba ginagamit nito mag-isa. Pero DMI is the best combination for that. Sabi dito, kapag si ADX above 30, that is considered trending yung stock or uptrend kasi pataas naman siya, di ba? Uptrend. So nakikita natin dito kahit hindi pa siya around 29 pa siya, binibili ko na siya because it's possible na evident naman siya na going up talaga siya. Right, but ideally it should be 30 or above. Trending yun. Paano naman natin gagamitin yung positive DI tsaka si negative DI? Now, we will know kung uptrend talaga. Anong klaseng trend ba yun? Diba? Kasi pwede namang trend nga pero downtrend pala. Strong pala na bearish. Pwedeng uptrend, pwedeng downtrend. Now, strong bearish means, check nga tayo ng mga strong bearish na stock. Okay, this one. It's a good example. Bullish na up, bullish na strong momentum. Let's check. Alright, this is a good example. Si MAC, nasa above 30 siya. So, meron na tayong indication dyan, di ba? When ADX is above 30, positive DI, itong blue, positive directional index, nasa taas siya ni negative DI directional index. That is an indication or confirmation na may strong uptrend. Lalo na pag pataas na ng pataas, pointing upward pa to, meaning that is a very strong uptrend. Again, confirmation of bullish using DMI when ADX, itong green, nasa taas siya na above 30, then positive DI is above negative DI, that is uptrend. Kuha ba? Now, on the other hand, ano naman ang strong na downtrend? We know naman na i-avoid talaga natin to. Not unless na may reversal na mangyari. What's the for X surpass when ADX is above 30, negative DI, negative directional index, itong red, nasa taas siya ni blue, positive DI, that is considered, ang tawag dyan, downtrend. Nakikita nyo yung significance? Downtrend yan, strong na downtrend yan. Okay, so pag strong na downtrend, ina-avoid natin yan. Paano naman kung ranging? Kasi madami mga tao, nag-trade sila, alam naman natin kung gaano kahirap yung ranging na stock, di ba? Meaning walang direction. Baba ngayon, bukas bagsak, baba, bukas bagsak, baba, bagsak, baba. So ako din, pwede kang mag-position trade ka, magbudega ka, pwede ka naman sa ranging na. Pero as much as possible, ina-avoid ko yung mga ranging ng mga stock. Let's go with, check na natin yung iba mga stock. Ito, very, very strong na uptrend to. Okay. Nandiyan pa ba kayo? Okay, so this is good. Good indication. Paano naman natin malaman kung ranging or walang clear na direction yung stock? Ito lang siya. Line mo yung 30, meaning ADX is below 30 regardless. Basta below 30, si ADX yung green, regardless kung nasa taas si positive DI or nasa baba si positive DI, basta nasa ranging yan. Ranging, consolidating, ranging. Okay? It's your view. Paano natin malalaman na uptrend yung stock, may strong na momentum? Si ADX above 30, pataas ng pataas yun ha. Then positive DI, nasa taas ni negative DI, that is a strong uptrend, clear uptrend. Ano naman, strong downtrend, nasa taas pa din si ADX above 30, pero baliktad naman, si negative DI yung red, nasa taas ni positive DI, which is yung strong downtrend. And ranging, nasa baba, below 30 si ADX, then regardless kung ano yung position ni negative tsaka positive, ranging yun. Alright? So question, medyo heavy yung natin ngayon, discussion natin ngayon. Sa stock market, iba-iba kasi yung ginagamit ko, but pure trading, pure technical analysis, siguro mga 4 years, 6 years in total ako in stock market. I've been started with investing with different strategy, canceling if you're familiar, fundamental, then I go, technical analysis. Yeah, question, do you have any other question? I'm going to go now deep to parabolic play for us to be able to know how to do it. Alright, so question, sinong nahihirapan pang yung information? I'll give you time. So, sa mga bago pa, baka nabigla kayo sa mga terminologies, nabigla kayo with regards to the terms. After this, the next week to follow, the next webinar, we'll go back to basics, support and resistance, trends, trend lines. Basta start tayo sa basic. Kasi ito na naman, for a glance lang, kung paano ba ginagawa talaga yung trading. So you get to familiarize man lang, and you get to know the terminologies that you will use. Breakout, use of different time frames, crossovers, something like that, trailing stop, Okay? Alright, so no questions. If you do have, pag wala ng question, I'm going to go back and introduce to you parabolic play. Paano ba gawin yung momentum trading using parabolic setup for this. So, what I do, naka-arrange na yan, naka-save na kasi yan dito. So, naka-save na yan dito. Yes. So, actually, nabili ko din ito kahapon. So, this is a good buy kahapon. So, let's see. So, what I do, set up muna tayo dito. Paano ba siya set up? Again, SAR. So, by the way, you can use this. You can use Ichimoku. I'm fine with it. But, you know, just have an idea kung paano ba ginagawa. This is my own trading setup. So, lakayan ko dito para mas clear. Then, okay. So, meron na ako dyang parabolic SAR na setup. Next one, I use Ichimoku. Paano ba ginagawa yung Ichimoku? Ginagawa ko lang siya for me to be able to see kung saan yung resistance area. Kasi yung cloud, ito yung resistance area. Kasi pag na-break out, meaning there is really some activity into it. I use Tenkan Sen for me to be able to, I use it for trailing stuff as well. I'm going to discuss to you about this. So yeah, I use Tenkan Sen for my trading stuff as well, and for me to be able to take profits for quick trading as well. Okay, so it's not much about this. So I have Ichimoku Cloud, Tenkan Sen, Parabolic, and DMI. Yun lang yung ginagamit ko. May nakalimutan. Nag-isip pa ako. I'm about to say something. Yun lang naman siguro. Okay. Alright. So, let's go with position trading. Paano ba siya ginagawa sa position trading? Pag position trading ka, huwag mo munang gamitin yung Tenkan Sen because I use it for trading. What you're going to do, what are the indications that you can start to buy? Same thing, it's just like what we discussed earlier. First parabolic, dito ka bibili. May breakout, good buy. Especially my volume pa. Nasa taas siya ng cloud. Nakita natin dito that this is a good good indication as well. Above 30, uptrend ba yung DMI ni TOGS? Above 30, positive DI, nasa taas siya ni negative DI. So this is a buy for me. For this. Okay? Now, this is my position, this for position trading. Kailan ako magbebenta for this? Magbebenta ka kung may selling signal na mangyayari for the next few days. So, yun lang yung aantayin mo. Pag ganito, nakikita mo to, nasa taas, mo dito mo binili. Pag magpapakita siya dito, then you are going to sell the position. Just like this one, ito. Kasi itong dot na to nasa taas, di mo na to makikita the next few days. Nakikita mo na lang to kung selling signal mo. So, yun yung beauty ng position trading. Now, paano ba siya? Kasi pwede kang ma-whipsaw. So, pwedeng, paano, tama ba yung right time ko ba na i-hold ko pa din? Yun lang ba yung titingnan ko na? Dapat may confirmation ka. Kaya nga ginagamit natin yung DMI, Directional Movement Index, kasi siya yung mag-clear ng trend natin. Kasi hanggang nasa ano pa, uptrend pa, you will keep it. You will keep the stock because you are a position trader. Position trader, you know, takes months, weeks, months, even years for you to be able to keep the stock. So, pwede talaga sa mga busy people. You will keep it. Halimbawa, nakita mo na to. Selling signal na. Is it the right time for me to sell? Number one, tingnan mo yung trend. Pag ang trend, ano pa din, uptrend pa din, then keep it. Kahit nasa ano pa, na may selling signal dito. You keep it. Kasi it might na, ano lang siya, short term lang siya, it could, bounce back. Just like kay Mac. Yung nakikita natin si Mac dito, may mga selling signal na dito, pero bumalik din pataas. So, if you have kept it, then you could, maximize the profit on this. So, hanggang uptrend pa siya, ADX above 30, nasa taas pa yung yung positive directional index, then you will keep it. If it's ranging, tapos nakikita mo dito may selling signal, then you could start to sell the position. Pwedeng in tranches, pwedeng buuhan. So yun lang naman for position trading. It's really easy, di ba? Trading is fine for this. Nakikita natin dito. Actually, hindi ko na masyadong tinitingnan yung cloud kasi may ibang indication naman ako tinitingnan. Tinitingnan ko lang siya kung ano yung nasa taas ba siya ng cloud, bullish ba yung cloud. Nakikita natin bullish naman siya. Tapos dito single span A, nasa taas siya ni single span B. So, digest muna yung position trading, then let's go with the quick trading. I know many people are waiting on this for the quick trading. Breakout to sa Parabolic SAR, okay. Yeah, actually ako weak lang. Basta may attempt na break doon, bibili na ako doon. Yeah, I also do that. Good question. So, position trader, go with it. Hindi, huwag niyo lang pahirapan yung sarili niyo. You can use this as easy as that. Pag busy talaga kayo, kasi minsan busy din tayo, may ginagawa din. Then, you could just check, especially kung swabe naman, hindi masyadong magalaw yung stock. Just like Mac, hindi siya, gustong-gusto ko to i-keep na stock kasi hindi siya masyadong ka-volatile. Swabe lang yung galaw niya. Pag mayroon tayo niya sa mga stock na sobrang magalaw, kung paano natin siya i-control. Alright, so right now, let's go with swing trading. So, patapos na tayo. Hopefully that you're learning something today. Kasi yun lang naman yung goal talaga nitong webinar na to, that you're really learning something. And I might as well give impact sa trading na experience mo. By the way, question.
Ini sudah yang tur bro. Doi na sudah yang tur bro.
Yeah, not. Bago akong naka-join. Let's turn it off. Welcome pala sa mga kaka-start lang. Katie, welcome. Sino po ba? Enzo, Joseph, Patrick, si, Steph. Hi, Steph. Thank you for joining. Excited na ba kayo sa swing trading? Kasi maraming nagtatanong talaga about ito. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's start. Now, paano ba tayo mag-swing trading dito sa setup na to? It's very easy. Same thing that you're going to do. Same rule applies to this. Dito, bibili ka dito. Then, ang changes lang naman ito sa profit taking, kung kailan ka mag-take profit. Ang question is, pwede ba akong bumili sa baba ng cloud? Diba? It could be the same question. Yes, pwede kang bumili. Kasi may naman din pwedeng may short rally naman. Kasi ang mangyayari kasi noon, pag dito ka sa baba bumili, you have to really be careful. Kasi medyo magalaw talaga yung stock noon. Pwedeng hindi kasi masyadong strong pa yung stock noon kasi bearish pa nga siya. Pero it can have a short rally na pwede kang mag profit taking. Yes, I also do that. Pwede kang bumili dun sa baba. Pero kung gusto mo ng maganda talagang sa taas ng trend talaga. But yeah, you can also do that. Kasi pwede mo naman ma-check yan. Ang gagawin ko, Pwede ka bumili basta yung DMI, it's really an uptrend here. Nakikita mo dito. Kaysa baba siya ng cloud. It's really an uptrend here. And nakikita mo tong first parabolic na sa below the price. Then, yeah, you can start test buy or just bounce play, something like that. So, paano ako mag-take profit with this? Number one, with the use of Tenkan-sen. You can review this as well. Meron dito, stock picking. I hope hindi ko ito makalimutan. Medyo, na tayo. Medyo babalikan natin yan mamaya. Kung paano mag-screen ng stock. We're done with position trading. So, yan. Review yung article na to. Title nito is Parabolic Play Trading the Momentum. I really like momentum trading. Okay, so swing trading here. So, review nyo lang to. Using Tenkan-sen. So, paano ba natin gagamitin sa Tenkan-sen? So, you can use Tenkan-sen line and Ichimoku as a trading stop. It is similar to a short-term moving average that follows the price action. A good way to monitor a trade to know that it is time to take profit. So, especially kung hindi naman masyadong, yung normal lang na galaw ng stock. Kasi kung matagal ka na sa market, alam mo naman kung ano yung mga stock na sobrang, volatile talaga siya. So, what you're going to do, balik mo lang dyan. Labas mo lang si Tenkan-sen. Yan. So, ang gagawin ko dito, hanggang nasa taas pa yung price sa Tenkan-sen, I will hold the stock. Just like this one. Diba, swabe. Nakabili ka dito. Hit mo siya. So, dito na area na to. So, this is subject. Pwedeng ano na siya. Pwedeng magbenta ka na dito na part kasi na-breach na yung Tenkan-sen. So, hindi pa siya confirm. Kung next candle, baba talaga siya, then you could sell your position. This is your trading stop. So, you can use the Tenkan-sen line kasi pinapalo naman yung price. Then, pag bumaba na siya, you can take your profits here. As easy as that. That is for quick trading. If you really want to protect your profit on this. So, hindi siya ganong matrabaho. Titingnan mo lang siya. Nasa taas pa siya ng Tenkan-sen, then I'm going to keep it. I'm going to hold it. Kung bumaba siya sa Tenkan-sen, I'm going to sell it. As easy as that. Are you getting it? I hope you're getting it. Paano naman kung masyadong magalaw yung stock? Just like TOGS. So, madami akong sa experience sa TOGS. Ito. So, ang gagawin ko nito, bibilin ko siya. We are done with using Tenkan-sen, right? Now, we are going to go just like this scenario, diba? Yes, just like the scenario. IDC. So, pwedeng dito mo siya ibebenta. Sa area na to. So, gamitin mo yung Tenkan-sen line for this. Now, let's go with per candle. Per candle trailing stop. I use per candle trailing stop once the stock I'm trading is very volatile. Yung sobrang magalaw ng mga stock. Yung kandila, sa abot ng 10 to 15% in one day. So, nakakatakot yun. Nakakalula din yun pag mga ganun. So, you have to really be careful. So, yun. Yung mga very volatile stock, then you can use per candle trading stop. Paano ba gagamitin? Actually, madami na gumagamit nito. I'm also using this. You can use the end of the closing price, just like this one. Kasi ito sobrang magalaw. You could use the trailing stop on the closing of the candle. Pwedeng dito. Kung next na candle, on Monday, mas mataas, I will keep it. I-adjust ko yung kandila next step higher, just like this one. Yes. For this one, kung dito ka bumili, di ba? Kung dito ka bumili, just like this one. So, nag-close siya dito. Diba? Higher the next day. Adjust mo lang siya dito. So, dito. Dito. Halimbawa, just like this third candle, bumaba siya yung price niya. From this candle, then you could start selling the stock kasi mas mababa yung price niya dito. So, yeah, adjust nyo lang. Per candle, this is good. This is very secured to na way for it to be able to secure. Kasi di mo naman alam na ano mangyayari the next day. Kasi just like this candle, pwedeng profit taking na to by Monday. So, once nakabili ka, dito mo set yung trading stop. Diba, dito yung next candle, taas ng sa Monday mataas, then adjust mo na lang dito yung trading stop. Then ano siya, nagpataas siya ng pataas, adjust mo lang siya sa next na closing na price. Paano naman kung dito mo siya na-set, diba? Dito mo na siya na-set, pero dito siya nag-open. Paano kaya? Dito sa half. Ano gagawin mo? I would say, benta mo na siya. Kasi na-default mo na yung strategy mo na per candle if you're using this. But I really want you to apply this, especially sa mga ganitong klaseng mga candle. This is really attractive to profit taking. And sa trading, you really have to secure your profit for it. Especially sa very evident pa naman yung photos na siya, prone siya sa profit taking. So yun, per candle, you can use that. Check natin yung yung example ko dito. Just like this one, nakikita nyo, it's very effective if you can use this. Kung ginagamit mo to, this strategy, then you're able to keep your profit for this. Nakikita mo, after selling, reversal na talaga yun ang nangyari. Okay? So, we're done with Tenkan-sen. We're done with the per candle trailing stop. We have other one using Fibonacci. Check natin kung may mga question ba. Ito para ma-review things. Hi, thank you. Thank you so much, Enzo Lawrence. Si Pat, what type of trader are you? Ngayon po, nag-umpisa ako? Nag-umpisa ako position trading. Until now, may stocks ako na for position trading. May may stock din ako na quick trading. So, it depends kasi, Pat, kasi ako, if you're asking, I work with the Wells Fargo brokerage. Alam natin yung Wells Fargo Bank, diba? It's a US bank. Then sa brokerage na ako nag-work, I work there for securities. Just like this is like for what we are doing. But that's for US stocks. So may trabaho ako doon, I was assigned for option. If you're familiar with options as well, it's a high risk and also commodities. So yeah, I have a full-time job, pero panggabi siya, and I'm doing the same thing. Minsan din, pag sobrang busy talaga, hindi ko na masyadong pinaposition trade ko. Nililes ko yung position ko sa equity kung sobrang busy talaga ako. So, yeah, you can shift naman from swing trading, kung ano yung opportunity na pwede mong magawa. Depende din yun sa time mo. Ako, hindi ko kasi, for Philippine market, hindi ko kasi, for this time, masyadong madami kong time dun sa work sa US market. Okay, so, any question pa before we move to Fibonacci? Si Steph, do you have questions, Steph? Sino pa ba may question dito? Stephanie, you have question? Nandiyan pa si Stephanie. I'll try to use for Excel. You're welcome. Sana hindi kayo na-board Baka yung mga bago, medyo na ano sila sa terminology, something like that. I promise, next Saturday, sa next webinar, we're going to go back basic. Gusto ko lang talaga ipakita to and to really teach this. That could, that might help people. So, park nyo lang yung mga question, ilagay nyo lang sa chat box. By the way, sa mga nag-start pa lang, mag-join. This is a recorded session. Then, this will be recorded as well. Hopefully, maganda yung quality. Unlike before, nung nag-ano ako ng about blogging, medyo noisy yung background kasi hindi pala nakamute yung iba yung bagong mag-join. So, I hope okay yung quality natin for this. And others as well could review. And you could review as well. So, let's go with the use of Fibonacci. So itong ginagawa natin, mga trailing stop to, let's focus on trailing stop. I know na wala kayong problema kung kailan kayo bibili. Madaming nagkakaproblema sa pag-take profit. Kasi when greed comes in, kung may greed na, hindi mo na kayang bitawan yung stock kasi nag-iisip ka pa kung kailan ka ayaw pang bitawan kasi baka tataas pa. So intuition na yung nangyayari. Hindi mo na susundan yung trading plan mo. So you have to really have a trading system na believe ka sa sistema mo. So if this might help, pwedeng i-twist nyo, pwedeng Ichimoku lang yung gamitin nyo, dependent na yun sa'yo. I'm not going to force my system to you, but find a system that will work for you and hope these indicators also can work for you. And so next na mga sessions, we're going to talk about, basic and mga concept na magamit natin. So this is going to be the last trading stop that we're going to use. Using Fibonacci. Halimbawa, nakabili ka na dito, sa area na to, paano ba tayo mag-trading stop? Tayo na go with PXP. Yung paborito na natin. So for PXP, pag Fibonacci kasi naghahanap ka, halimbawa nakabili ka dito, di ba? Considering that this is our watch list as well. This is my watch list before as well. Bumili ka dito. Signals are good. DMI, bullish. My first parabolic. Yun yung beauty ng parabolic. Wala pa siyang selling signal dito kung nagpo-position trade ka. But considering, tanggalin natin si Tenkan-sen, gagamitan natin siya ng Fibonacci. Makikita natin kung saan yung significant na trailing stop na magagawa natin. So, if you know how to use Fibonacci, dito lang siya, kung parang tinidor. Kaya retracement, hanapin natin yung pullback. So pag hanapin natin yung pullback, actually, di ko po pala nagturo yung Fibonacci. Later na lang. May time pa naman tayo, di ba? I'll teach you the Fibonacci fundamental. Para ma-explain natin na maayos. So, alam ko medyo may nakalimutan ako. So, this is it pa lang. Okay. Fibonacci, at tayo ng clear ng Tsaka ano pala, if you have stocks na pwede natin tingnan for Monday, check natin magano tayo ngayon. Little bit of stock session in preparation for Monday. So ito, halimbawa, hanapin natin dito kasi mataas na si video, di ba? Hanapan natin dito kung saan siya, halimbawa uptrend to, kung saan siya possible na retracement. Retracement means correction. Retracement means yung pababa ng parang ano, U-turn, kubali. Halimbawa, pataas siya, uptrend naman. Kung hanggang kailan siya babagsak na, babalik din naman siya. So, mag-U-turn siya. So, dito tayo. Retracement means minor pullback. Kasi kung pullback, pwede kang sumalaw doon. Pullback, pwede mo naman siyang i-hold pa doon. Fibonacci retracement, susukatin ko to para makita kong support. Kasi susukatin ko yung uptrend, support yung hanapin ko. Dali lang to. Trust me. Okay. So, dito sa baba, sa pinaka-lowest, then sa pinaka-taas na dito. Kasi itong uptrend na to yung susukatin ko. Ay, naku, nawala yung ay, i-adjust ko lang ito. Sige, ito na lang. Anyway, screen color. Almost 11 na pala. Madami-dami na tayong na ano. Anyway, hindi ko maano adjustment ito. Nawala siya. Somewhere. Alright, so sinukat natin yung uptrend kung saan siya sa babagsak natin dito. Nasa ano siya. Medyo may ano sa background. Check lang. Okay. Wala na. So, sukatin natin dito yung pagbagsak na pwede tayong sumala. Significant na Fibonacci 0.382. So, pwedeng dito yung strong na support niya. Bagsak siya, hanapin mo yung support. So, pwede kang mag-average dito. Pwede mong sasalawin dito. Another one is 0.5. 50% of the uptrend. Because Dow Jones, if you're familiar with the Dow Jones theory, na yung mga yung uptrend daw, it could go down, yung correction nun, or possible correction na valid correction pa naman is 50%. It could go down 50% and will go back up again, continuing the trend, the uptrend. So yun yung Dow Jones theory. Ito naman 0.618. This is a very important Fibonacci number. Theory of golden mean, if you're familiar, the one who created Fibonacci. I'm not going to dig down on the history of Fibonacci. 0.618 is very, very important point of reversal zone, PRZ, sa harmonics, if you're familiar with harmonics. Ito yung very, very important kasi possible na dito, kapag mag-down to, ito yung at least pinaka-strong na support na sa solution na babalik. Reversal. Mag-down siya, babagsak siya dito, tapos balik naman, magbabounce siya. Kasi PRZ ito eh. Reversal zone ng particular stock. So, pag-bounce siya, babalik siya dito. So, pwede mo siya sasaluin dito. So, 0.618. For you to be able to know strong support of that particular stock. Hanggang dito, 618, keep mo pa din yung stock. Could go up. So that's the beauty of Fibonacci. Paano naman kung hanapin natin yung support din sa uptrend na stock? Oh, wala close ko ito. One moment. Para ma-explain na natin ng ano. Just like this one. For PSEI, hanapin ko nun naman kasi nag-ano na siya, nag-start na siyang tumaas. For this one, ha. This one. Hanapin natin ng alright, susukatan natin to. Yung pag-bounce ng stock, tapos saan tayo magbibenta. Trailing stop naman yung hanapan natin or target. Kasi, kung mag-shock siya dito, tumaas na naman siya. Possible na tumaas pa yan. Same thing, favorite retracement. Dito mo siya. Sukatan natin siya dito. O dito pala. Baliktad naman. Hanapin mo yung trailing stop mo. Coming from above, coming from the top below. Hanapin mo yung lowest low dito. So, nakikita na natin, di ba? Halimbawa, saan ka ba nakabili? Kung nakabili ka sa, halimbawa, nakabili ka dito sa area na to. Usually, pag dito, pag nagre-reversal dito, usually, hinahanap ko, pumapasok ako 0.618. Dito ako papasok. 0.618. Kasi possible reversal na to eh. 618. Target price ko is 0.786. 10.60. Kasi possible to na dito magbentahan yung mga tao. So, bilhin ko siya 0.618. Possible na first target price ko is 0.786. Ito yung tinatawag na trailing stop. So, may trailing stop ka na dito. In mind, nakaset yung mind mo na possible dun ka magbenta. Paano naman kung malakas yung stock, tumaas pa? Hindi. Hayaan mo. Next na trailing stop mo is this one. This level. Hanggang pataas ng pataas siya. Adjust natin to. Naka-extension pala to eh. Na-mess up ata to. Okay ba guys? Sinihan ba? Hindi ko makita. Ayun. Ito. Okay. Sa baba pala siya. So, dapat pala natin. Kasi mag-drag. Anyway, so yun, adjust mo lang siya kung next na Fibonacci, doon mo hanapin yung trading stop mo. Okay, halimbawa, nagbasag tong area to, 10.97, the next stop mo is dito, 11.44, hanggang magdi-diminish yung strength ng stock mo. Basta may ano ka na trading stop. Sa 0.618, yung mga conservative, dito sila pumapasok sa 0.78. Kasi itong 0.618, golden mean, Fibonacci number, ano siya eh, risky pa siya for others, nakakatakot pa sa dito sila pumapasok. Halimbawa, tumaas na pataas yung stock. Ano naman kung halimbawa dito, syempre may mga stock na extend siya. Extend yung trend niya. Ano gagawin mo? Dito na siya sa banda. Diba? Ginagamit kasi yung ano, pang mga numbers sa harmonics. Ang gagawin mo lang, extend mo lang. Halimbawa, dito na siya nasa banda, umabot na siya dito. Tapos, hinold mo pa rin yung stock using Fibonacci. Kasi yung mga trailing stock nababasag. Very strong naman yung stock. Ang gagawin mo, simple. Click that. Hindi siya naman. Reverse mo siya. Click mo yung reverse. Mali pala yun. Naka-reverse na pala ito, naka-extend na pala ito. Kanina, for that example, dito. Ibahin mo lang natin kanina. For this, sinukat natin yung MAC, di ba? After ng MAC, tapos pagbaba. Tapos doon tayo sa salo sa 0.618. Bumagsak pa to, tapos dito ka sumalo, tapos tumaas na naman. Eh, dito lang siya, di ba? Kasi bumagsak na siya. Paano naman kung na-extend siya? Tumaas siya ng tumaas, tapos ito na yung trading stop mo. It's very easy. Click that. Hanapin mo yung reverse and it will give you the extension. So, sundan mo lang yung extension. It will give you the extension number. And ito pa din yung mag-serve ng trading stop mo, tsaka sundan mo lang yung support line. Nakukuha ba? Or do I need to explain something more? Aya, sige, I'll park that kasi supposedly that's gonna be next question. Actually, nag-message ka pala niya, no? Sige, I'll park that. I'll answer you that sa PM na lang kasi siya part ng topic natin ngayon. But that's gonna be a part of the topic. Thank you. Clear ba yung Fibonacci? So far, kasi pwede ko na may explain ulit. But I think you're getting it. So, if you're getting it, let's go back with this, kung paano natin siya, halimbawa sa TOGS. Kasi nabili ko to eh. Gagawan ko siya ng Fibonacci. Saan ako magte-trading stop? Saan ako possible na magbibenta dito sa Monday or for this coming week, considering this. Ang gagawin ko lang, click this, Fibonacci, hanapin ko yung trailing stop ko. Alin, hanap ko. Sa reverse to. Okay, baliktad. So, hanapin ko lang siya dito. So, yung yeah. Just mo lang natin masyado kung ano. Masyado natin yan. So ngayon, trailing stop ko is around 3.89. Nandito siya kasi above. So that's gonna be my first stop. Ito yung basis ko na dapat yung stock ko, yung TOGS, hindi siya bababa dito. So dapat by Monday, nasa taas siya dito, di ba? Kasi kung mas mababa siya dito, kahit saan pa na-position ko, I'll sell it. I'll sell it. Kasi ano na siya, yun yung system ko, dapat nasa taas siya. Kapag tumaas pa siya, next na trailing stop ko is 4.38. So, kung nandito siya sa 4.38, ito yung first na target price ko. Pwede ako mag-take profit nito. So, not unless, kung dito lang siya, I will hold it. Halimbawa, nabasag to, mas tumaas pa siya. Dito yung price. Adjust ko lang. Same, parang ano din siya. Actually, it's easier to do because may mga nakaset na line. So, halimbawa, ito yung next na trailing stop ko, 4.38. Tapos, nag-consolidate yung price dito, di ba? I will keep it. Basta nasa dito pa siya, 4.38. Pero, kung bumaba na siya dito, I'll sell it. Kasi ito yung next na trailing stop. Pag nag-spike pa, set ko ulit. Kung nabasag to, kung malakas pa din yung stock, then I will hold it. Pero kung nag-diminish na, then you can start to sell it. Yun lang naman. As easy as that. Sa mga naghahanap ng trading setup, don't make your life so complicated. Make it simple. Keep it simple and somehow stupid or somehow smart, something like that. Right, so, paano ba ako nag-screen ng stock? This is gonna be the last thing that we are going to do. Hinahanap ko yung mga uptrend na stock. Screen ko, tapos considering ngayon, this is the right time for me to be able to check on stocks na possible play on Monday. So what I'm going to do, actually ito yung pinaka-ohon na dapat. Hindi siya naan. So let's do with screening stocks. Hey, mag-screen na tayo. So I'll go, screener. Take note of this. Go with MA200. Why MA200? The stock, the cross that is about MA200, that means na it is an option stock. Nagkukross siya below MA200, that's bearish. Yun yung first step na stock is getting okay, getting stronger. Price is above average. Now I'm going to go with MA 100 days above average. Basic siya ng market psychology naman is average ng could be average or more than 200 trading days in 1 year. So the stock should be not below the price of the stock should not below that average. MA 100 days, considering that half a year, something like that, half a year trading days. So MA 100 kasi moving average 100 is a significant number kasi if you're going to check on it. Lalo na pag may crossover dyan, it's very important. Significant to na mga mga trading days or mga average. MA 50 above average. Gutom na ako. Madalianan na natin ito. Lunchtime na pala. But we are up to 12, then let's stick to it. So you got MA 200, MA 100, MA 50. Kasi trend is your friend. Not only that trend is your friend, trend is your best friend. So we have to check on that as well. So susundan natin yung mga uptrend. Why uptrend ng mga stocks? Kasi yung setup natin is nakaset siya sa mga uptrend ng mga stocks. Parabolic play. You're going to click run. Okay, wala. Found 73 records. So, meron siyang, kita naman natin dyan. Ang iba, wala sa MA 200, but mostly may MA 50 and 100. Gagawin ko dito, check ko lang dito sa pinakamataas para may ako. I'll start with TOGS. TOGS is 26.37. Actually, up ata ako dito ng 16% yesterday. Kita natin kay TOGS, and intact yung trend niya in 200, in 100, in 50. 26. Check naman natin, nakita na natin si Togs dito. Kay Togs, ano bang play natin kay Togs? For Togs, I'll go with per candle dito. 30, above the cloud, my first parabolic. Is it a buy? Yes, it's a buy. But, considering, kung nag-screener ka, anong result niya? Yung closing, so, possible na sa next candle ka makakabili nito. For me, first three candles sa parabolic is a good. Pinaka-ideal kasi ito eh. Itong candle, this is very ideal. Pero kung di mo naman to na actual talaga, then that's okay for the second candle. But if you want to have this, spot this, check on the gainers. Check mo sa gainers. Usually dun makikita mo yung mga yung malalaki yung mga volume kasi volume naman talaga yung magpapa-break dito. Then sundan mo yung short time frame sa per hour tsaka 4 hours dito. Kung sa 1 hour may breakout na dito o may nag-appear na to, first or second, third, lalo sa 4 hours, then you can start considering buying it. Possible lang na ma-whipsaw ka kasi hindi pa naman confirm sa daily. Pero kung makikita mo naman siya sa daily, maaktuhan mo siya o mabantayan mo talaga siya, then you can start to buy it. So for this, my play on this for this coming week, I'll work with per candle with this. Put my trading stop here. It should be above this area or else I'm going to sell it for the next position. Kasi malaki kasi yung candle prone to profit taking. BH. Check natin for BH. Ganun naman siya. BH. Wala. Narin na. Medyo may bago ata. May check natin yung okay. BH. Is it a buy? No, this is not a good buy. MRC. Ito yung gusto niyo. Alam ko ito yung portion yung gusto niyo. Yung mga stock niyo, pakilagay dito sa chat box if you want your stock to have a check. Tingnan natin. Pwede niyo ilagay dyan sa chat box. Thank you pala sa mga nakaka-start pa mag-join sa webinar. We are now doing screening and for the Monday play. So for MRC, this is not a good buy for me. Why? It's still below 30. It's still ranging just for this. Although may magandang volume siya. Tingnan natin, masyado na siya mataas kung sa parabolic. So, parang siya, hinahabol mo na talaga siya. Masyado na mataas yung paghabol mo. Hindi tayo maghabol ng stock. Hanapin natin to kung saan siya pa-reverse pa lang, mag-U-turn pa lang. Kasi dun yung opportunity. Tsaka yung ma-maximize natin yung profit. Check pa natin crown. Maganda eh. I really like this. Really like doing this. Ito. Medyo malapit siya. May breakout. Malapit siya dito sa parabolic. But tingnan naman natin, confirming the DMI. Ranging pa din siya. So, I usually avoid ranging stock. Pwede akong bumalik sa baba ng cloud. Okay lang yun sa akin. Pero ito yung importante sa akin yung DMI. Ranging meaning walang clear yung direction. Basta. PWC. Is this a buy? Check natin kung buy ba. 30. So this is ranging. ADX below 30. Ranging to. Ranging to. SPM. Check natin. PM, this is good sana, di ba? May breakout sa cloud as a second parabolic, pero this is also ranging. Bakit ranging ngayon? Kasi the whole market natin, ranging din siya. PSCI. Kasi pag mga small cap stocks, sumusunod lang din yun sa ano, galaw ng market. TWC. Okay, it's still ranging. SPM. So, pag may mga stock kayong gusto nyo patingnan, i-ano nyo na ngayon. Para matingnan natin. Euro. Euro is still downtrend. Or ranging pa din. Yeah, ranging. For this, check natin. This is downtrend. Yeah. Check natin. 30. ADX above 30. Si negative DMI nasa taas. So this is downtrend. Uptrend, si Rockwell, check natin. Masyado na mataas, no? So, avoid that. Oh, this is an example of ranging as well. Okay. Check. Ranging. Okay, may ano siya, ATI, but first parabolic above the cloud. So nakikita natin dito, this is still not good. So, kita natin dito, this is this ranging. Below the cloud, EDX. Madali lang naman maghanap ng stock. Good. Ito sana, Ali, tingnan nyo. First parabolic above the cloud, but ranging pa din. Ang gagawin mo dito, pag dito, kung gusto mong sundan to, check mo lang sa next candle. Pwede sa second candle, third, kung mag-rally, so doon ka pumasok. This is a good for the watch list as well. So, I hope nasundan nyo to. This is very important. Ito. Okay na sana dito. Very strong yung uptrend niya. Pero, layo na. Masyadong malayo na to. Ang ganito pala, kung gusto nyo tingnan nyo yung mga uptrend na stock. Strong na stock na may short-term pullback, doon kayo pwedeng pumasok. Pero screen nyo siya dito. Alright, so for this, sige, hindi ko na, kayo na lang mag-continue. I know meron na kayong ginagawa dyan. Then check, madami kasi ito is 70. Kita nyo yung possible na opportunity that you can get into. Tingnan nyo din, kung maganda yung setup dito, tingnan nyo din yung trading volume or trading participant. Baka naman siya stock lang yun din. Tigtatatlo lang pala or dalawa lang pala yung nag-trade. Jockey pala yung nag-trade nun and then ikaw yung naipit. Tingnan mo din. So minsan nalalaro, mga shell stock, penny stock, minsan madaling may mga fake na nangyayari din yun. You have to really be careful. Check mo yung at least 50 yung trades per day, 50, 100 per day. So, check mo rin yun. That's your responsibility. Check natin Um, IDC. IDC, may kwento ako sa inyo sa IDC. Actually, trade ko to. Tinatawanan ko na naman yung mga trade ko na mga previous na hindi nag-work out. Oh, let's check. Guys, are you hearing me, guys? Nawalan ako ng internet eh. Can you check sa chat box? Baka problema na naman. For IDC, check natin yung IDC. Let me know if you're still hearing me. Okay, good, good. Akala ko nawalan ako ng internet eh. Wala na. A moment. Good, good. You're good, guys. I hope you're learning something today. AGI, check natin yung kung pull up natin yung ano. Ayaw na mag-open ng ano. So guys, kita nyo guys. Ayaw na mag-open ng ano. Subgrams. Check natin na ano yung problem nito. Baka sa ano nga yan. Sa Instagrams. Click no. Nandun kasi yung tools ko eh. Pero pag hindi, let's go with PC tools. So yung isa ding class, you don't know this. And let's go with PC tools. Pull up ko lang para we can check naman your stocks. So guys, it's really not working. Well, ano na, try ko lang ulit. So guys, it's really not working. Siguro ganito na lang. Ayaw naman talagang mag-work and we're actually done. Message ko na lang sa inyo yung ano. Yeah. So for this, I think we're good, no? Do you have any other question? Other than the chart itself, it pulls. Hindi naman nawawala ng internet kasi hindi pa kayo naputol. So check nyo yun. Check natin ulit. May something wrong. Parang nga. Kasi ano eh. Both, yeah, may problem talaga sila. So, yun na lang, we covered everything naman. Fibonacci, Ichimoku, DMI. So this is walang commitment to. If you want to use my system, that's okay, that's fine. If you want to, parang pag gusto niyo mag-experiment, gusto mong Ichimoku, then that's totally fine. Just give me feedback kung ano yung nangyayari sa ano. This should help you to the minimum with regards to your experience. But, you know, have a really a due diligence on this. Do your part. There are a lot of people now na gustong tumulong na walang hinihinging kapalit. But, for this, just really do your part. Ako, nung nag-start ako, hindi kasi ako magaling mag-memorize. Ang ginawa ko, sinulat ko sa dingding, buong bahay namin. Sinulat ko dun mga candlesticks. Yun yung ginawa ko because I really want, I really want to be successful on this. I really want to achieve as much as possible at least sa level ko man lang. And then, I can say that I prove it to myself. I don't need accolades or recognition from other people because I know myself that I have done my part. So, yun yung gagawin nyo. For now, sa mga bago, start kayo sa learning the skills. Wag yung earnings muna kasi everything will follow. Everything will follow talaga pag makuha nyo ito ng maayos. So, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Next Saturday, yes, we will have that expected for next Saturday, same time. We'll go back to basic. Yeah, I promise. We'll go back to about sports and resistance. Nag-start, sir, nung nag-start kayo ilang months bago kayo naging confident as a trader. And yung word hindi confident kasi for now, as apart from my setup, hindi naman talaga ako confident Siguro lang, get the hang of it. Parang ganun siguro yung ibig sabihin mo. Siguro 6 months or a year, something like that. Princess Narisa, yes, you will have a recorded copy on the same. Salamat, you're welcome. Joseph, yeah, next webinar, this is gonna be our class. Gawin nyo tong habit kasi hanggang may nagtuturo din, go. Darbas, sige, let's go with the intraday trading. By the way, on the next Saturday, as much as possible, we'll go with longer time frame as well. Makikita natin yung short-term na trend, paano mag-extend ng trend, gawa tayo ng channel, something like that. Stephanie, I hope yung mga kasama mo, Steph, naka-join din sila. You're welcome, Pat. So thank you so much as well. Okay, good. So yeah, you will have a copy on this. If you want your friends to get a copy, then that's fine. I hope na-record yun. Kinabahan ako kanina, baka sure, record. Okay din yung record natin, no? Kasi di natin alam baka but hopefully okay naman. Wala namang masyadong noise. You're welcome, Patrick, and continue. If you want to message me, I'm just one message away. I can talk to you. I'm your friend. Dami ko nang nag-attend ngayon na matagal ko ng kaibigan dahil sa stock market and they've been my friends. Si Steph, alam niya, isang Steffi, yung nag-attend din. Books, suggestion, trading books is good. Trading code is good. May mga naman If you want, may madaming mga PDF, pero madami na ngayong mga Pinoy na nagsusulat. Actually, gusto kong isulat yung Actually, nagpa-plan ako magsulat, pero for DepEd, yung sa school talaga. Yung plan ako isulat. Matagal pa yun. I talked to my friend na nagpiprint ng book doon. At doon yung plano namin for curriculum talaga. But marami na mga books ngayon. Trading code yung binasa ko dati. Bigyan niyo ako ng may mga PDFs ako dito. I can send this for free. Hindi ko i-send to sa inyo. PDFs, may mga PDFs ako dito na binigyan lang din to sa akin. Give me your email or yung email na nasa file, I'll send it to you para may mabasa-basa din kayo. Pero if you want to buy, then you can buy as well. Question pa, salamat. Thank you. Umabot naman tayo sa time. Medyo naan lang tayo sa time kanina. So we can work on a good tool as well. Sige, i-send yun na lang. I'll send it kung hindi ko pa kayo na-add sa email list. Send ko sa email. Madami kasi yun eh. Mga ano na yun. Mga na-convert na yun ng mga books eh. Madami sa mga 20 something. Or less than 20. May Darvas dun. Princess. Oh, sure. Send mo na lang. Huwag nyo i-send dito kasi maka-close to. Doon nyo i-send doon nyo i-send sa message ko, sa messenger para makopy ko yan. Kasi may ano ako doon, may email list ako doon for the webinar. Para, so okay yung experience yun, no? Actually, I'm just getting the hang of it. Kasi sa tools, medyo magulo pa. Naunawaan nyo, yun naman yung importante dun eh. So if you want na konting topics lang, kasi medyo ngayon madami yung topics natin, so hinahabol natin yung topics. Pero if you want to have more clarity on that, then we can review naman the next na mga webinar. I'm committed with this. Wait na. Bumalik na yung trading view pa lang yung my problem. So, we can still have time to check your stocks. Bumalik na si Investograms. So, bring it on. Give your stock. So, if you have system na, if you have trading setup na, save nyo lang dito sa Investograms. Sa akin, naka-save na yan. Mainstay na yan eh. Check lang dito. May setting na ako dyan. Kasi if you're asking pala, I'm also getting into foreign exchange, kaya hinahasa ko yung skill ko with the setup. I'm going to try it there, check on other, kung same ba din na setup gagamitin for using other setup. Check natin. Ngayon, konti-konti lang muna tayo. Kasi gutom na. Pero, sige. Isa-isa lang ha. Tayo muna or isa-dalawa muna. IDC. Pero, kung ano kayo, I hope na nakakuha nyo na to. With regards to, for IDC, check natin ang IDC ha. Actually, ito pala yung kwento ko. Binili ko kasi ito kahapon. Kasi okay yung trend niya. Hinihintay ko yung first parabolic na sinag-pullback. So, dito, tinignan ko siya sa hour. Tumabas na siya. Siya, nag-ano na siya dito eh. So, per hour. May parabolic na. So, per hours. Okay na siya dito. May ganun talaga eh. Kasi ako, gusto ko ma-spot talaga yung first pwedeng whipsaw. Pero kung gusto mo makasigurado, hintayin mo na talaga yung first parabolic dito. Hintayin mo lang ito. Short term, for me, short term pullback lang to. Bakit? Uptrend pa siya. Clear pa din. Tingnan mo yung DMI. Masyado pong malayo yung agwat. So, kung may mga pullback na mangyayari, short pullback lang talaga yun. Check mo din yung yung cloud. Pataas pa yun eh. Tingnan mo. So, possible talaga na may first parabolic somewhere here. Hintayin mo din lang yun. Pati yung watch list na hanapin. Ano pa ba? IDC, sino pa ba ito? Sino ba nagtanong ng IDC? Okay. Si Edsel, MRP. Maganda ba yung ganitong session natin? No, maganda no? MRP, good. Check natin, may first parabolic. Ano kaya to? Pwedeng possible reversal to. Ang maganda kasi sa parabolic kasi makikita mo kung magre-reverse mo ba. Patingnan natin, downtrend pa din. Sure. Downtrend pa din to. Check. It's downtrend pa din to. Si ADX nasa taas, 30, pero red pa din. So, possible na may short term na dito, bounce. Nakikita naman natin, nagbabounce siya. So, check lang natin. Hopefully, magtutuloy-tuloy ito. But, basing on this is a possible reversal or possible short-term na bounce. Baba, check natin yung ibang stocks niyo ha. RRHI, check na si RRHI. Ito kasi kita ko siya dire-diretso. Okay, good. Check natin, possible reversal. First, parabolic dot. Kung meron kang RSI, trying to, break out sa cloud. Kung nakita natin, pwedeng mag-consolidate ito kasi nasa loob ng cloud. Check natin confirmation, si DMI ranging to. This ranging. Ang mangyayari dito kasi ranging to, pwedeng kung consolidate dito na area. That's fine, that's good sign of good reversal. Short-term reversal. Kapag tuloy ito, mabutas tong ma-break niya tong cloud with diretso uptrend niya. Good. Check natin. Medyo mahaba yung session natin, but anyway, we're up to 12. AGI, Kaysin, Sirsin, thank you for joining. Maaga to si Sirsin, may pata po dito umambay na. Check natin, si AGI, actually stock ko to dati sa area na to. Okay, nasa siya? Ranging pa din, sir. Ranging pa din, pero nakikita natin, confirm, consolidate siya sa loob ng cloud. So, ranging pa din po. So, hopefully, check natin, nasa 10 cancel naman siya, so possible na ito yung support niya, short-term support. Nakikita natin dito, si AGI, first parabolic na to, ito. So, possible na tuloy-tuloy. IMI. Check natin ito sa Faith. Kababayan ko to Hi Faith. Thank you for joining from Butuan City. IMI. Stock ko pa siya IMI dati din. Watch this namin yun. IMI is ranging here. Pero nakita natin dito may selling signal na dito. Check natin. Nasa above the cloud pa naman siya. So possible na ito yung ito talaga yung support niya. So possible na mag-bounce to. So hintayin mo lang. Surveying siya dito. Possible na mag-consolidate pa yan. Okay. Double Dragon. Natin pang mag-bounce to kung kailan si Double Dragon. Double Dragon, check natin, ranging pa to ranging pa to. So, walang direction masyado yung stock niya. Okay. Ganda din yung earning support nito. So, yun. Selling signal siya dito, pero ranging siya dito. So, possible na mag-range to. Bearish pa rin siya, no? Sabi dito cloud. Tingnan nyo yung Sinko span B. So, downward siya. Check natin, other stocks. Dami pala. Dami pa stocks. Salamat thank you for participating. MPI. Check natin. So, yung master nito, kasi available na siya, pwede na siya magamit. MPI, I believe this is ranging. Check natin, 30. Ganito din yung gawin nyo, parang, talaga. IMI is, ranging. Check natin, below the cloud, so, bearish pa din siya. So, wala pang sign ng reversal dito. Hintayin nyo na. So, I think we're all set. You're welcome, Patrick. Thank you. Si Pat, do you suggest po na mag-follow ng, say, 30 to 50 stocks? Depende yun sa'yo, sa time mo din. Okay, Pat. Question kasi niya, sir, question po, do you suggest po na mag-follow ng, say, 30 to 50 stocks? Kasi po, observation ko may kanya-kanya sila characteristic ang bawat stock. Yeah, it depends upon you. Pwede mo naman gawin yan. Pwede yung screener yung daanan mo. Yeah, it depends upon your time kung ano ka talaga. Yun yung, kung kaya sa ano mo, sa time mo. Sa akin kasi, nag-screener ko na lang kasi madali na lang siya. And, you know, hindi naman ako, yung time ko kasi hindi ko nagkadami din. SGI. SGI, check natin. SGI is uptrend. Yeah, SGI is uptrend. Pero, for me, not a good buy here kasi masyado nang malayo siya. Ang hintayin mo dito, hintayin mo na lang yung pullback nito. Then pwede mo, kasi clear naman ng uptrend niya, pwede mo nang saluin pag may reversal dito. May lower parabolic. Ito yung ginagawa kasi possible na magsiselling signal na yan. Hintayin mo lang kung saan ka magsasalo dito. Kasi above the cloud, pwede mong sabayan, tataas pa yan. LTG. Last na lang ko ha, LTG then. We'll close this. Gutom na din. Hindi ako napag-breakfast. 30. LTG is ano? Check natin. Uptrend siya pero nagdi-diminish na yung ano niya. Yung trend niya. Kita natin. Nagdi-diminish. I want to mag-pull back konti and then yung reversal din kayo papasok. Ako hindi ako masyadong naghahabol. Kasi mahirap kasi yung mag-set ng stop loss, trading stop pag masyadong nang mataas. For this, madami pa naman yung stop. Kung meron ka nito, what you're going to do, kung saan ka papasok, hintayin mo yung ano, sundan mo yung Tenkan-sen. Pag nasa ano pa to, nasa taas mo siya ng Tenkan-sen, hold it. Kapag nasa baba, then sell it. I think we're all set here. I'm going to thank you for attending the webinar. See you next Saturday. It's going to be 9 to 12. Let's go back to basic. And thank you for attending. Thank you for participating. I hope you're learning. Just wait for the PDFs as well as the recording for this. I'm going to post it maybe later as well of the day. If you have friends who wants to get the copy on this, I'm going to post this as well. Send this to you earlier. Some of them later on YouTube as well. So have it there as well. And if you have friends, join Investambayan group. I'm posting there. Hindi pa siya ganun kadami kasi 1 year pa siyang nag-create. Then hopefully we could talk there and help educating people. At least may idea na kayo and you could help me spreading investment advice, personal finance. At the same time, let's make it a growing community na maayos. My goal is really to raise responsible traders, yung may sariling decision sa buhay and helps have a heart to help others. You're welcome, Judy. Thank you. Pat, thank you. Sure. Hindi yan mangyayari. I've been doing this for years and hindi, for me, I'm not really into accolades and recognition. If you would, notice, if you've been following me, I'm not much active some groups. Kasi, I would rather be helping small group of people. All right, so thank you so much. I'm so happy for what we have come up today. Hope you will follow my blog, investambayan.com. I have a page there, so if you like my page, Investambayan. Same name yan, Investambayan lang. So you could check, you could follow me, and also we could be friends. Message me, I'm just one message away. Thank you, and have a nice day, and God bless. Sure.